Truth to you, truth to you. The truth is your divine birthright. Welcome to my channel, man, God Body TV, where I break down the gods. This is part 3 of Lord Thoth. Check it out.
Give that they too might have wisdom to shine through the world from the veil of the night. Wisdom is power, and power is wisdom, one with each other, perfecting the whole. Be thou not proud, O man, in thy wisdom. Discourse with the ignorant as well as the wise. If one comes to thee full of knowledge, listen and heed, for wisdom is all. Keep thou not silent when evil is spoken, for truth, like the sunlight, shines above all. He who oversteps the law shall be punished, for only through law comes the freedom of men. Cause thou not fear, for fear is bondage, a fetter that binds the darkness to men. Follow thine heart during thy lifetime. Do thou more than is commanded of thee. When thou hast gained riches, follow thou thine heart.
Okay, if y'all tuned in to my first two, you know that Lord Thoth was the first one to give you commandments. So whenever you hear commandments, oh, that comes from the Emerald Tablets, because the Bible is no older than 2,000, 3,000 years old. The Emerald Tablets are 36,000 years old. So.
For all these are of no avail if thine heart be weary. Diminish thou not the time of following thine heart. It is a board of the soul. They that are guided go not astray, but they that are lost cannot find a straight path. If thou go among men, make for thyself love, the beginning and the end of the heart. If one cometh unto...
Whoa, he dropping some Jews right there. He say make love, the beginning and the ending of your heart. And then we finding out that love is the frequency that can penetrate through the whole planet. Just the frequency of love, it can penetrate through the whole planet. And it kind of like breaking down, give you hints about your chakras. It give you hints about your chakras too.
To thee for counsel, let him speak freely, that the thing for which he hath come to thee may be done. If he hesitates to open his heart to thee.
That's just like in the Bible. If y'all heard what he said, if somebody got a problem with you, let him come speak freely. And in the Bible it say, you know, you're supposed to, if you got any problem with somebody, you leave it at the altar. All that comes from the Emerald Tablet, man.
It is because thou, the judge, doth the wrong. Repeat thou not extravagant speech, neither listen thou to it. For
all this sound like the Bible, right? Repeat not extravagant speech. Emerald Tablets, 36,000 years before the Bible. Wow.
It is an utterance of one not in equilibrium. Speak thou not of it, for he that be before thee may know wisdom. Silence is a great profit. An abundance of speech profiteth nothing. Exalt not thine heart above the children of men, lest it be brought lower than the dust.
Ooh, y'all heard that Bible verse right there? Oh my goodness. Straight out of the Holy Bible. Man.
If thou be great among men, be honored for knowledge and gentleness. If thou seekst to know the nature of a friend, ask not his companion, but pass a time alone with him. Debate with him, testing his heart by his words and his bearing. That which goeth into the storehouse must come forth, and the things that are thine must be shared with a friend. Knowledge is regarded by the fool as ignorance, and the things that are profitable are to him hurtful. He liveth in death, it is therefore his food. The wise man let his heart overflow, but keep silent his mouth. O man.
And that's like he dropped some Jews right there. A wise man, keep your mouth closed. You don't got to tell everybody everything. And it makes sense. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Thoth was dropping Jews, man. Lord Thoth, man.
List to the voice of wisdom. List to the voice of light. Mysteries there are in the cosmos that unveil, fill the world with their light. Let he who would be free from the bonds of darkness First divine the material from the immaterial.
Okay, we already broke that down. The bonds of darkness is death. So whoever could conquer themselves, conquer death, go within themselves and meditate and break free from your body and conquer death. And that's what Thoth did. He broke free from his body and went to other planets. That's how he's so intelligent, because he broke free from his body. Okay?
The fire from the earth. For know ye that as earth descends to earth, so also fire ascends unto fire and becomes one with fire. He who knows that fire is within himself shall ascend unto the eternal fire and dwell in it eternally.
He who knows the fire that is in itself. So if you know you got that soul, that light being inside of you quenching for knowledge and wisdom, and you able to find that, he's talking about you. If you able to conquer some of these atrocities that we got down here on this planet, man, getting programmed, you know what I'm saying, television, GMOs, chemtrails, all type of crap, bro, we got to work through just to ascend.
Fire, the inner fire, is the most potent of all force, for it overcomes all things and penetrates to all things.
The inner fire is talking about your soul. So he's talking about you, your soul. Your soul is the strongest light out there. Ain't no mess with your soul that's inside of your shell of darkness. In the veil. That's what he's talking about, your soul.
Of the earth. Man supports himself only on that which resists. So earth must resist man, else he existeth not. All eyes do not see with the same vision, for to one an object appears one form and color.
Drop some more Jews. Everybody's path to truth and light is not going to be the same. So you might have somebody go be a... That's why I think about it. You got people that become Christians, and they go to Muslim, then they go to Judaism, then they go to... Or if they're in a Catholic church, they go to Christian church, and they just keep advancing, because the churches are nothing but consciousness preparers. So they like prepare you for your next step. Because if you go in a church right now, you must ain't read the Ember Tablet. You must ain't read the Ember Tablet.
And to a different eye of another. So also the infinite fire, changing from color to color, is never the same from day to day. Thus speak I, Thoth, of my wisdom, for a man is a burning fire bright through the night, never is quenched in the veil of darkness, never is quenched in the veil of the night. Into men's hearts I looked by my wisdom, found them not free from the bondage of strife, free from the toils, the fire, O my brother, lest it be buried in the shadow of night. Hark ye, O man, and listen to this wisdom. Where do name and form cease? Only in consciousness, invisible, an infinite force of radiance bright. The forms that ye create by brightening they...
Where do name and form cease? Where you heard that from? You got it. The Holy Bible. So this was written 36,000 years before the Holy Bible.
Vision are truly effects that follow thy cause. Man is a star bound to a body until the end. He is freed through his strife. Only by struggle and toiling thy utmost shall the star within thee bloom out in new life. He who knows the commencement of all things, free is his star from the realm of night. Remember, O man, that all which exists is another form of that which exists not. Everything that has being is passing into yet another being, and thou thyself are not an exception. Consider the law, for all is law.
He's saying everything everything transmutate. Everything changes with consciousness. Basically, and he's saying you not an exception. So your consciousness is going to change and evolve to a different type of being, a light being, hopefully. So he's basically saying the lights of consciousness change, they raise up into different forms of beings.
Seek not that which is not of the law, for such exists only in the illusions of the senses. Wisdom comes to all her children, even as they come unto wisdom.
Ooh.
All through the ages the light has been hidden. Awake, O man, and be wise. Deep in the mysteries of life have I traveled, seeking and searching for that which is hidden. List ye, O man, and be wise. Far neath the earth's crest, in the halls of Amente, mysteries I saw that are hidden from men. Oft have I journeyed the deep hidden passage, looked on the light that is the life among men. There, neath the flower of life.
So he's saying he's observing men like a scientist. He's observing men, right?
Ever living, searched I the heart and secrets of men. Found I that man is living in darkness. Light of the great fire is hidden within.
So he's saying man is living in great darkness. If you remember the second one I did, Lord Thoth, the light beings that were passing by, you know, they said they'll never be able to ascend because of the veil and the bondage. So just think about that too. You more powerful than you think you are. Even Lord Thoth was trying to tell you that.
Before the lords of hidden Amente learned I the wisdom I give unto men. Masters are they of the great secret wisdom, brought from the future of an infinity's end. 7 are they, the lords of Amente, overlord.
7. We got that magical 7. You know what 7 stands for? Truth. I want y'all to pay attention to some of these numbers too, man. Like, don't leave the numbers out.
Lords they of the children of the morning, sons of the cycles, masters of wisdom. Formed are not they as the children of men? 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9 are the titles of the masters of men. Far from the future, formless yet forming, came they as teachers for the children of men. Live they forever, yet not of the living, bound not to life, and yet free from death. Rule they forever with infinite wisdom.
You're talking about light beings. They were born before time existed. They were born before time existed. It's beings that are different from you, bro. It's beings that have been living in existence for billions of years. You know? So
wisdom, bound, yet not bound, to the dark halls of death. Life they have in them, yet life is not life. Free from all are the lords of the all. Forth from them came forth the Logos, instruments they of the power over all. Vast is their countenance, yet hidden in smallness, formed by a forming, known yet unknown. 3 holds the key of all the hidden magic, creator he of the halls of the dead, sending forth power shrouded with darkness, binding the souls of the children of men, sending the darkness, binding the soul force, director of negative to the children of men. 4 is he who loses the power, Lord, he of life to the children of men. Light is his body, flame is his countenance, freer of souls to the children of men. 5 is the master, the lord of all magic, key to the word that resounds among men. 6 is the lord of light, the hidden pathway, path of the souls of the children of men. 7 is he who is lord of the vastness, master of space and the key of the times.
And these numbers are, if y'all know anything about numbers, y'all know that they your angelic guides. So when you turn around and you see your 777, or you turn around and you see your 333, your 444, your 555, 111, all those are angelic beings. Thoth been trying to tell you about them right now. Right here.
8 is he who orders the progress, weighs and balances the journey of men. 9 is the Father, vast he of countenance, forming and changing from out of the formless. Meditate on the symbols I give thee, keys are they, though hidden from men. Reach ever upward, O soul of the morning. Turn thy thoughts upward to the light and to the life. Find in the keys of the numbers I bring thee, light on the pathway, from life unto life. Seek ye with wisdom. Turn thy thoughts inward. Close not thy mind to the flower of light. Place in thy body a thought-formed picture. Think of the numbers that lead thee to life. Clear is the pathway to he who has wisdom. Open the door to the kingdom of light. Pour forth thy flame as the sun of the morning. Shut out the darknesses and live in the day.
I think he's talking about meditating right there. Sound like you're talking about meditating.
Take thee, O man, as part of thy being, the seven who are, but are not as they seem. Opened, O man.
You heard that? So, they part of your being. He's saying these seven are a part of your being. And then you got the 7 chakras too. So, pay attention to what he's saying about these numbers.
Have I my wisdom? Follow the path in the way I have led. Masters of wisdom, son of the morning light, and life to the children of men. Tablet 4, the spaceborn. List ye, O man, to the voice of wisdom. List to the voice of Thoth the Atlantean. Freely I give to thee of my wisdom, gathered from the time and space of this cycle, master of mysteries, son of the morning, living forever, a child of the light, shining with brightness, star of the morning. Thoth.
Ooh, star of the morning. Where's she got a star of the morning at? The Holy Bible, right? The morning star. Who was your first Christ, man? Come on, man.
The teacher of men is of all. Long time ago, I in my childhood lay neath the stars on long-buried Atlantis, dreaming of mysteries far above men. Then in my heart grew there a great longing to conquer the pathway that led to the stars. Year after year I sought after wisdom, seeking new knowledge, following the way, until at last my soul, in great travail, broke from its bondage and bounded away. Free was I from the bondage of earth men. Free from the body I flashed through the night.
So he's saying he got free from his body by meditating. And he flashed through the night. You got some people right now that can meditate and be in a whole different place, bro. When you go to sleep at night, you go to sleep for 8 hours. Your soul roams the heavens. Like, your soul leaves your body. You're not just sleeping and then snoring. And then, you leaving your body. And that's a fact.
Unlocked at last for me was the star space. Free was I from the bondage of night. Now to the end of space sought I wisdom, far beyond knowledge of finite man.
He's saying that he's traveling through space mentally. He left the body already. He gone. He flying through space now.
Far into space my soul traveled freely into infinity's circle of light. Strange, beyond knowledge were some of the planets, great and gigantic, beyond dreams of men. Yet found I law in all of it.
So he's saying he's going to different planets that you dudes haven't even been to yet. Talking about y'all gods. You ain't been to no other planet. You see, Lord Thoth been to different planets, and he's saying they so great and enormous, man can't even comprehend how big they are.
Its beauty, working through and among them as here among men. Flashed forth my soul through infinite's beauty. Far through space I flew with my thoughts. Rested I there on a planet of beauty. Strains of harmony filled the air. Shapes there were, moving in order, great and majestic as stars in the night, mounting in harmony, ordered equilibrium. Symbols of the cosmic, like unto law. Many the stars I passed in my journey.
Did y'all hear that? He said he on a planet where it looked like it's rhythms and notes, and he on a whole different planet, and y'all just limit yourself to Earth or Mars or Saturn, or the moon.
Many the races of men on their worlds, some reaching high as stars of the morning, some falling low in the blackness of night. Each and all of them struggled upward, gaining the heights and plumbing the depths, moving at times in realms of brightness, living through darkness, gaining the light. Know, O man, that light is thine heritage. Know that darkness is only a veil. Sealed in thine heart is brightness eternal, waiting the moment of freedom to conquer, waiting to rend the veil of the night.
So basically he said, you have your soul, your solar plex is powerful, and it's waiting to be revealed, waiting to rend the veil of the night. So waiting to ascend your body. Your soul sits inside of your solar plex. It's just waiting to leave that body. It's just waiting. He's telling you that it's so powerful you can't even comprehend how powerful your soul is. Encased in a shell of carbon.
Some I found who had conquered the ether. Free of space were they, while yet they were men. Using...
Oh! Yet they were men. He said he found some who had conquered the ether. Conquered the space, time. Yet they were men. And y'all say it ain't no gods walking around. It ain't no reptoids walking around. It ain't no insectoids walking around. It ain't no clones walking around. No reptilians walking around. I can't go for that. I can't go for that one.
The force that is the foundation of all things. Far in space constructed they a planet, drawn by the force that flows through the all, condensing, coalescing the ether into forms that grew as they willed. Outstripping in science, they, of all the races, mighty in wisdom, son of the stars. Long time I paused, watching their wisdom.
He's talking about a race of beings that were scientists. They had wisdom. He said he watched and learned from them. Lord Thoth watched and learned some of the wisdom that they had. They were scientists. So you think about history. Who were the scientists in history? The extraterrestrials.
Saw them create from out of that ether cities gigantic of rose and gold, formed forth from the primal element, base of all matter.
Whoa, so he said he's seen them build cities with their mind. Roads of gold. You got beings that can actually think about something and then start materializing and manifesting itself. These were the type of beings that Lord Thoth was hanging with. You feel me?
Ether far flung. Far in the past they had conquered the ether, freed themselves from the bondage of toil, formed in their mind only a picture, and swiftly created it grew. Forth then my soul sped throughout the cosmos, seeing ever new things and old, learning that man is truly spaceborn, a son of the sun, a child of the stars. Know ye, O man, wherever ye inhabit, surely it is one with the stars. Thy bodies are nothing but planets revolving around their central suns. When ye have gained the light of all wisdom...
Think about that. Your body is nothing but a planet revolving around a central sun. So you got planets revolving around planets. And you think about your 7 chakras. You see? He's saying you a light being, a.k.a. basically he's telling you you are equivalent of a sun inside of your body.
Free shall ye be to shine in the ether, one of the suns that light outer darkness, one of the spaceborn grown into light. Just as the stars in time lose their brilliance, light passing from them into the great source, so, O man, the soul passes onward, leaving behind...
He said just like the stars in the sky burn out and go back to their original source, you gonna do the same thing.
And the darkness of night. Formed forth ye from the primal ether, filled with the brilliance that flows from the source, bound by the ether, coalesced around, yet ever it flames until at last it is free. Lift up your flame from out of the darkness, fly from the night, and ye shall be free.
Alrighty. Breaking down some of Lord Thoth Emerald Tablets. Catch up with me on the next one. Part 4. Peace.